Hi guys, I'm Tiffany and this is my channel. Well, this is not my channel, this is the house that I am living in right now. And today I'm going to be starting you guys off by helping you get to know me a little bit in case there are those of you that have stumbled on my channel by chance, or if you were referred by a friend and you may not know me personally. I'm going to be doing a 20 questions video about myself. More like a 20 random facts. Actually, these are going to be answers to questions that I've been asked in the past, and maybe some random things that I just want to throw out there about myself. And who knows, we may go over 20 because I tend to do that. I tend to ramble a lot. So, you've been warned. If you don't like rambling, click exit out, run away right now because you will hate my videos. Okay, here we go. Okay, number one, my first fact about myself is I am 20 years old and I live in California. Contrary to popular belief, not everyone in California is all tan and surfs or skates. I mean, look at me, I'm a redhead. This, in fact, is not my natural color. It's maybe a little bit darker than my natural color, but my natural color is like this reddish brown Molotov concoction that tried to turn ginger, and it didn't happen because my eyes are a dark hazel, and I think gingers have to have blue or green eyes, neither of which I have. Although I would have loved to have blue or green eyes. That would have been amazing, but I was not blessed with that. No, I live in the Central Valley. I have been to the beach, and just in case you don't know, not the entire California state is comprised of beaches. There are mountains. There we have a desert down in Southern California for those of you on the East Coast that just don't know what's happening here. We get snow. We get a lot of snow sometimes. Not so much this year. This year California just decided to skip winter. I know a lot of you were having a lot of snow and storms in the other states. No, that didn't happen here. That Californians can kind of be babies. Honestly, they can really be babies because the temperature drops even like 5 degrees here, and we think we're experiencing some sort of weather crisis. So if you ever hear us complaining, I'm sorry. I'm one of the realistic ones that realizes that it's not all that bad. I know, you guys are going through a lot worse. Fact number two about myself. Peace. Anyway, fact number two, I have a German Shepherd dog named Flynn. That is my world. I trust him more than some of my friends. For those of you who are my friends and you're wondering if you're one of those people that I trust less than my German Shepherd, if you're wondering if I trust you less than my German Shepherd, you've probably done something to make me not trust you. So let's work on that a bit. Anyway, he's a little over a year old. He was born on January 13th, and he's not with me right now because he's actually at the vet. He should be getting back in about 2 or so hours, but hopefully, hopefully he doesn't hate me. He hates the vet a lot. He behaves beautifully when he's there, but he comes home and acts like I sent him to military camp. So we'll see how he reacts to it this time, whether or not I'm in trouble or if he's still gonna love me the same. Fact number three about me is I love to sing. If I'm really comfortable around you, and sometimes maybe if I'm not, maybe if I'm just nervous, I'm going to end up singing a random song, probably a Disney song. around you at some point. I have a very wide range when it comes to my taste in music. I love anything from country to Disney to rock to screamo, and even some rap, thanks to a previous relationship that got me into rap somehow. I kind of realized it's not that bad, and it actually is music. So, thank you for that. Just saying. Another fact about myself is I plan on becoming a veterinarian one day, and not a small animal and pet veterinarian like dogs, cats, gerbils, hamsters, chinchillas. I'm talking large animals because I was raised on a ranch where we raised cattle for a living, and it's just always something that has stuck with me, and I'd rather work with cattle, horses, and pigs than chihuahuas. Not that I really have anything against chihuahuas, but there's a reason I have a big dog. I would lose a chihuahua. So if someone expected me to make their chihuahua better, I'd probably lose it while trying to heal it. So, yeah, big animals, harder to lose, easier to find, can probably step on you, but hey, adds to the thrill of everything. Another fact about me, I think this might be fact number 6. So far, I've had 3 jobs. The first one was I worked at a sporting goods store a town over from where I live, and I worked there as a cashier, but I also at times had to take on the role of a salesperson when some of our salespeople were in the back and were otherwise occupied, and I also worked behind the firearms counter. It was my first job, and I'm really thankful to the people there who hired me on and gave me the chance to get experience because it is so hard nowadays to get a job without experience. I walked in there with a resume that pretty much just showed what I did in high school for fun, and they called me in for an interview, and 2 interviews into it, they hired me on and gave me one of the best jobs I have ever had. So shout out to Big Five Sporting Goods and Series on Hatch. You guys were amazing, and everyone working there. You were a pleasure to work with, and you all know what we had to work with in terms of customers, and you all deserve a saint status for some of the things that we had to put up with. Um, I also worked as an after school program teacher for a period of time. At first, I worked with fourth graders. Then I worked with kindergarten and first grade, and then I worked with third graders for a period of time before I ended up having to leave that job for reasons. And it was very enriching. I discovered I am not a kid person. I thought I was, but I'm not. Don't worry, I want to have kids one day, but I might lose them too. I probably shouldn't ever have 2 things, a chihuahua and kids. So one day we'll see how that goes. Okay, another fact about myself is I love to draw. I've been drawing since I probably was in utero. I was probably etching things into my mother's womb. I don't know. Probably TMI. Probably know what happened, but hey, I can imagine, right? That's what it takes to be an artist. Fact number 10, I am pansexual, and I will explain in a video later on because that is a whole other topic that'll probably take about 20 minutes to explain. It's not something that you can explain in a nutshell, but going to try and attempt to explain in a nutshell is I'm attracted to a person's personality regardless of gender, regardless of gender identity, regardless of whatever you call yourself. If I love your personality, odds are I'm probably going to be a little bit attracted to you. Another fun fact about me, I think this is number 11. I have moved around 6 times and lived in 6 different places since I was 19 years old, and I am now 20. I just turned 20 on the 7th, so in less than a year, I have resided in about 6 different homes. Another fun fact for you guys is I have freckles and moles and stuff all over the place, which that in and of itself is not the fact that I want to share with you guys. But on my thigh, if any of you are familiar with the constellations and how the stars are set up, or Greek or Roman mythology, the pattern that my natural smallish beauty marks, as we call them, make is almost exactly the same layout as the constellation Draco, which is the dragon, serpent, whatever you choose to call it. Not that you needed to know, but now you know. Another fun fact for you guys is I am adopted. I was adopted by my biological grandfather and my adopted grandmother, who married my biological grandfather before I was even a possibility, before I was ever born. Um, because my biological parents were tied up in drug use and were not able to properly care for me, and were not able to find it in themselves to give up that lifestyle for me and my other siblings, who I actually live with my younger sister Tasha. My other younger sister was sent to live with someone else because my grandparents couldn't take care of more than two kids at a time. I have an older brother, Tony, who is currently enlisted in the Army and still serves our wonderful country to this day. And I want to say thank you, bro, for your service. And I know that everyone else is very thankful for what you do and you having to move around and how many tours that you've done, and the family that stands behind you back here in the States. So thank you for that. Another fun fact about me, I have 3 tattoos, all of my own design and drawing that I got done by the same artist. I have this one on my wrist, I have one on my thigh of a tribal wolf with feathers and a butterfly, and I also have one on my ankle that reaches up to my calf and goes all the way down to my foot of a phoenix. Another fact about me is I don't have a lot of friends. I don't make friends very easily. When I do open up to you, it's because I feel like I can trust you. Um, I'm usually very quiet unless I'm very comfortable with you, in which case I am going to be the craziest, off the wall person you have ever met in your life, and you are going to have several moments where you're like, dang, I don't know what I just got myself into by being friends with this crazy person, but I guarantee you I will keep your secrets. I will be there when you need someone to vent to. I will be there when you need a shoulder to cry on. When your boyfriend, girlfriend cheats on you, leaves you, dumps you, when you have this crush on someone, they don't even know you exist. And I'm going to slap you back to reality and make you realize not everything's about you, and not everything's going to go exactly the way that you think that it should, because I had to snap out of that reality a long time ago. And I want you to have the same sort of peace that I found in that realization. So, yeah, I'm going to be brutally honest. I can be extremely sarcastic, and if I don't like you, I won't really talk to you. And if I really, really like you, I'm going to make fun of you a lot. So, don't be put off by that. Don't ever feel like I'm just being a jerk to you, unless I'm actually being a jerk to you, in which case you'll probably know. So, yeah, sorry about that. Another fun fact about me is I actually have a pet bunny that I named Loki, because if I could, I would marry Loki from the Thor movies and the Avengers. I named her Loki because I thought Loki was going to be a boy, and I guess the karma gods of fangirling decided, oh heck no, we're going to make this ironic and turn your boy Loki bunny into a girl. So I now have a girl bunny named Loki. Another fact about me, I'm terrified of feet. Feet scare me. I don't even like to look at my own feet. If you're walking around and you put your feet in my face, odds are I'm going to do one of two things. I am going to run away, scream and hide, or I'm going to punch you. And when I punch you, I don't mess around. You can ask my guy friends that I've punched for very, very, very good reasons. I don't mess around. I will punch you, possibly knock you out, definitely gonna knock you on your butt. So don't put your feet anywhere near me, ever. Another fact about myself, I have a very unhealthy obsession with microwave popcorn. Like, I will kill you for it. I will not share it. I will not pop any for you. It will be eaten before it gets to you. Another fun fact is I am 5'8" and I weigh 130 pounds. I have a pretty, in my opinion, slim, athletic build for a girl. I don't know. Let's just, you give me your opinion. I don't know. Slim, athletic. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. Another fact, I don't like parties. Parties scare me. Parties mean people, usually lots of people, and awkward situations which give me a chance to look like a complete fool and make everyone else around me embarrassed. So parties are definitely a no for me. Are we at 20 yet? I don't really know what else to tell you about because everything else is like I really don't want to share it, or it's just completely obvious. Like, I breathe oxygen. Another fun fact about me, I get embarrassed and I blush really easily. This is so stupid. I'm done. It's over. I can't think of any more facts to tell you that I'm not gonna like end up explaining later, and I don't know what else to say so that I'm not gonna look like a complete idiot. So if you want to get to know me better, message me, subscribe to me, watch my later videos, send me suggestions that you want to see in the future, because now I am laughing and I am completely incapable of finishing this video. Okay. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Sorry.